What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Straight Facts with Gutta, man. Episode 15 with the Dover way. I got my bro Mike in the building, man. We switching shit up out here. Health is wealth. Um, a lot of people have been asking me due to the post and the promotion that I've been doing. Doing a couple of things with Styles and his wife. Shout out to them. Um, trying to go more into the sea moss life, the vegan life. Um, black seed oil, iron, king's tail, things like that. And based on that, and a couple of conversations that I've been having with my immediate circle and everybody, and Mike was just saying, everybody wants, um that financial wealth, and it's like, to me, do I want to have $5 million, but I'm dead at 48 because my heart just couldn't take the weight because my arteries are clogged. Um, I'm not no bar movements in a whole week because he's just not eating right. We have to change, and the narrative in the black and brown community, we have to change it. And we have to
Right.
use our platforms to change it. So I have a platform, I want to change it. I'm changing it within myself. I'm changing it around the people around me. I'm changing it with my son. So doing this collectively with the Dover Way, this is just one episode of something that we're doing. You guys are gonna start seeing a lot more of it. But we'll talk about that
For
later.
sure. For sure.
Mike, introduce yourself to the people. Let the people know what the name came about, the Dover Way, why you founded it, how you founded it, where you at with it, where you started, where you want to take it. Talk to the people, man.
What's going on? Thank you for having me. My name is Mike, last name Cordova. So I just cut my last name in half, called it Dover. I got a couple of people who call me that, and I was like, I could probably make that into a catchy spinoff. That's where the Dover way came about. A lot of people try to force their way into getting shit the way they want to get it, get healthy the way they want it, get money the way they want it. And even if it don't work, they still keep trying it the same way. So I was like, you know what? You tried it your way, and I tried the Dover way, and kind of just flowed off like that.
I thought you stole it from Fabulous. I'm not even gonna lie to
Nah, man, that's my name.
you.
That's why I got it trademarked. It's covered already. I got it.
I was
That shit
like,
is mine.
when I first saw it, I was like, this nigga think he Loso. Loso's way, Dover way.
Nah,
But I
trademark, baby.
mean,
Try to
dope
take it if
rapper,
you want to.
dope physical trainer. Fuck it, it
Yeah,
works.
yeah. And we're both from the city too. He BK, I'm BX. We all got to eat.
Know
You
what I
know,
mean? You Spanish, he's half Spanish. It works.
that's a fact. We both mix. There's a lot of commonalities there. See,
See? Aha. So
yeah,
he
that's
did steal
dope.
it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. So when did you found the Dover way? Like, oh well, clearly when you were born, because it's your name.
That's my
But the
name, fact.
company itself, like when did you feel like this was something that you wanted to pursue in life?
Well, I founded the actual company last year during the pandemic. I've been doing nutrition and I've been doing like health kind of gigs on the side for years, probably 8 or 9 years. But because of the pandemic and some people was getting laid off, some people was on temporary unemployment. When you lose your job, especially even if it's temporary, you lose your job for 2, 3 months. You're like, yo, I got to figure out how I'm gonna get this bread. I'm gonna make this paper. So I was like, I've been doing this meal prep for 8, 9 years on the side. It's time to step it up. Time to make it serious because clearly the government, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but the government ain't got your best interest in heart. You got to do it yourself. So I started my own little company, started hustling, and word of mouth, thank God it worked out.
No, that's a beautiful thing, and it's important for people to realize that this is the simpler way of me explaining certain things to people, right? So the life expectancy of a person is on or about, if you're lucky, 75 years,
Yep.
right? You're like, wow, he lived a
75,
long life.
78.
75 to 78, right?
Yep.
The government, right, has you working legally from the age of 16, right?
Hmm.
And now You can't retire until you're 72, right? So you're working for the government, for the people, for the man from 16 to 72 to then quote unquote live for 3 years.
Hmm. And you
5 if you're
can't touch
lucky.
the bread you've been stacking up until you retire.
So that's who you want to trust.
Hmm.
With that being said, right, the pandemic hit.
Yep.
It brought the hustle out of a lot of people. And not
Yeah.
because the people didn't have the hustle in them, but because they didn't have the time. They didn't have that when you're working day to day to pay bills, kids, family, rent, mortgage, whatever it is, right? You don't ever get to sit back and say, what do I really want to do in my life? What are my next 3, 5, 10 years? What am I leaving my kids?
That's
That and
that's that's a
sneakers?
good point. That's a good point right there because for me, not everybody, like I knew I wanted to do nutrition since I was probably 17, 18. I started doing psychology in college and I minored in nutrition. So for me, I knew what I wanted to do when I was young. A lot of people sometimes don't figure that shit out till in their upper 20s sometimes. Shit, even in their 30s if they're really struggling. Sometimes people just
Shit,
don't.
my nigga's 42, still trying to figure it
Yeah, see,
out.
some people don't know their purpose, and that's a real
Right.
thing that you got to talk about. People don't know what their purpose is. So for me, I already had my plan. I had a timeline and everything. I was at work. I was like, you know what? 5 more years, I'm out of here. When the penny hit, for me, it wasn't so much the time. It was like that shit lit the pressure on me. Fire came on. See, now my back is against the wall. Now shit is hitting the fan. I don't know what's gonna happen. Now my time is not guaranteed. My little plan was like a now plan instead of a 5 year plan. So when you think of your ideas as a now plan instead of a 2 year, 5 year, 10 year plan, you start moving and making moves a lot quicker. And that's how it started. I had to just condense my whole 5 year plan into fucking 6 months, and I made it happen.
See, but that's the thing, and that's the spirit. Um, that a lot of people would like to have. Like a lot of people love the idea of being an entrepreneur. They love the idea of being self-employed. They love the idea of having a company. They don't like the idea of having to go trademark or having to go do a LLC or having to go 1099s or having employees under them, insurance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they want the glitz and the glamour part of it, and but the work, that work ethic, that passion. Like for you, and this is something that I saw in you from the moment you brought it up, it's you living your truth. Like this is something that it's not something that just sparked. It's something that you've been waiting to materialize it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So whether you whether life gave you a push in the back to stream roll it, absolutely. But who are we to tell God, nah, I don't want the blessing that way. I
Mm-hmm.
don't show me that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Show
right,
me an easier route. We
right.
can't tell that. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but this financial freedom, there is no easy route to it. It's all work. It's all grind. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
think this financial freedom shit is cool. This shit ain't cool, man. This shit is a lot of work. You your own boss. Sometimes you your own employee. So a lot of people think financial freedom is easy, but that shit is a lot of work. That shit is you your own boss. That shit sound cool, but think about it. When you got a 9 to 5, and nothing against it because you got to get it when you get it. But when you got a 9 to 5, you got somebody telling you when to be to work, telling you when you could leave, telling you what you got to do, telling you what your benefits is, everything is laid out there for you. You may not like it, but it's laid out for you. And even if you do like it, it's laid out for you. When you're on
Mm-hmm.
this real freedom shit, it's all you. All the work is you. Finding your own benefits is you. Making sure your taxes is right so the man get his cut is you. Understanding the language is you. Making sure people get their shit on time is you. Everything is you. And then if you forget something, that's on you. And you can't go to nobody. You can't call no HR, none of that shit. You are HR. So this
Mm-hmm.
financial freedom is like sometimes you still don't feel that free because you working. People
Mm-hmm.
thinking you just gonna be on that beach chilling, doing getting money while you on the beach. Yo, it ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is not for everybody, yo. This shit is hard work. But you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Right. But that's what I
You
tell
can't.
people about social media, right? Like I tell people all the time, don't measure your day-to-day life with people's highlight reels. Because people will go on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and they'll post all the highlight reels. They'll post when they're on vacation. They'll post when they bought the new car, or they'll post those things, right? But they're not posting the grind.
Right.
They're not posting when they spent all day talking to the trademark building, three different representatives to get your name
Mm-hmm.
cleared. They're
Mm-hmm.
not there when you're trying to get your logo processed. They're not there when you're trying to get these meals done. They're not there when you have to
Right.
deliver the meals. They're not there when you're
Yeah.
prepping the meals. They're not there when a consumer is complaining because you were supposed to be there 30 minutes ago, but you had other meals to do, so you actually and now everything is behind and everything is on you. There is no delivery
Mm-hmm.
driver. There is no this. There is no that.
Right.
So now, and then another thing is, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success.
Yep.
You'll grind out for 10 years, and then people see you on the beach on the 15th year and be like, "Pfft, look at this one.
Mm.
Nigga, what? Like,
Yep.
you know how
And
hard I
and
worked to
even
get
when
here?
you And even when you're on the beach, you're still doing some form of work. You got your laptop close by because you got to make sure everything is in order at home. Everything is
Right,
on deck, clear. So you still working. You never at a peace of mind. This financial freedom where it's just like you chilling. That shit ain't real. It's
right.
all work.
And
So
people don't realize it's like even even when even when you are free enough to be on vacation and be able to remotely do certain things, you still that means you have a staff that's now doing it. So now you have
mhm,
people's lives in your hands on top of your
right,
company.
right,
Again, all you. You
yep,
know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that's why I pride myself on only buying from the black and brown community because if I'm able to, if we have it, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
Even if it's more expensive, even if it's a little harder to get, even if the shipping is a little delayed because they don't have a big team, you know what I mean? Because we're not born with a silver spoon in our mouths.
right,
Like when we say we got it from the mud, that's literal.
right,
You know what I mean? Like people really had to get it from the mud. Like our mommy and daddies went out there saying, "Here's a $500,000 trust fund. You got this, baby. Go."
right,
No, no.
right. My
If I
mom, my
fuck up,
mom's
it's a
told me to get
wrap,
a My mom's told me to get a UPS job because the benefits was good. That's what she told me.
bro. You know
Benefits was
what was
good.
the what was yo one yo one of the greatest jobs to my parents, and this I'm gonna have to call them after this interview, was becoming a bus driver for the city
Yeah, that's a
because those
fact.
are the best benefits. You make your own schedule. Yo,
Right.
like what? Like, bro,
Yep.
at the age of 16, I was doing fucking summer youth. So I worked
Yep.
all summer for a $700 check.
hmm
I was able to get one pair of Jordans and two outfits.
Right.
And I worked all summer. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's
Right.
not cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and we
But
got to change that narrative because really, you get a
word.
job for the benefits, right? People say 401k, 401k, but you can make your own 401k, man. You got IRA. That's you basically making your own 401k. That's what an IRA is. You don't need a job to give you the benefit of that. You just need a job to be able to put into that. You don't need a job for that. There's a
Hmm.
difference. We got
No,
to
but you know
change the
what they want to
narrative.
tell you though? You know what they feed you? Get you a job that matches your 401k. Man,
Yeah,
shut your dumb asses.
right.
Get
Yo,
the
you
fuck
do the
out of here with that
research.
bullshit.
Do the research, you're gonna double, triple your money way before that little matching comes in. They ain't gonna match
Bro,
shit. But
listen,
that's a whole nother
stocks and bonds,
conversation, man.
man. Stocks and bonds. Y'all can keep your little 401k.
That's a
I'm
fact.
gonna
That's a
flip this
whole
bread
nother.
in
That's
stocks and
financial
bonds.
health. We gotta talk about financial health another
Nah, they're gonna
time.
have to pay us for that. I'm not giving them that shit. Fuck out of here.
That's a fact. But to go back to that trademark shit, that
Yes, sir.
trademark. First of all, trademarking is a lot of bread. One and two. I had the name. I had the IG name way before I even started the company. And it's crazy because when I went to file the trademark paperwork and all that and get my website and all that shit was taken already. So I'm like, how the fuck somebody's gonna take it? Like I thought of this. Like this was a thought I had. Who the first of all, not many people I met with my name. So I was like, who the fuck?
Right.
It's impossible. Shit was taken already. So I hired some people to get the name back for me, hired some lawyers to get the name back for me because the dude was he was trying to sell it back to me for like 2,500. Was not paying no 2,500 to get my name back. I was if I had to, but I was not gonna do that. So
But
I
he
got
ain't
some
know that.
lawyers. Yeah, he didn't know that, but I got some lawyers, and I was like, yo, have them negotiate it for me on my behalf. I got to cut down to 1,200 from 2,500 to 1,200. I'll take it. You know. So even just doing that, you gotta believe in yourself, in your purpose. Like, do I really want to spend this money just to start some shit nobody ever heard of and see where it go? Like you got to know already it's gonna go somewhere when you spending that kind of bread. You got to invest in yourself. So
But what I tell people, another thing I always tell people is, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
right,
Because
right,
these are things that it's a territory that we haven't swam in. You
hmm
know what I'm saying? It's not. It's like we don't come from where someone is able to just tell us all the right moves. There's no book.
right.
There's no manual. There's no blueprint. There's no none of that.
There's
And it's
books, but
crazy
we
because
ain't
I
reading them.
watched. Now, no, no, we'll read them, but 50. I watched a 50 Cent interview.
Right.
Um, Actually, I saw the clip. I think it was yesterday. I gotta watch the whole interview. Where he says the teachers, right, that are teaching you financial literacy and everything else. If everything was in the books that they're teaching you from, they would be too successful to teach you.
That's a fact.
That shit fucked my head up. Because
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
holy shit. If if they give you all the tools that would propel you 10, 15 steps to get you to financial freedom, to get you that financial literacy to really get to where you need to be, they will be too successful to be sitting there teaching you.
That's a fact.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what anything though. You going back to 9 to 5. You and your 9 to 5. You just got hired. You going upstairs and training. They telling you all this bullshit. But then when you get on the floor, all the old employees telling you, man, we don't do that shit here. This is not how I go here. This is what we do. This is how shit move. So
Yeah.
that's anywhere in life. You hear one thing, but until you get into it, it's a whole different game.
Hmm. That's what, but
Mm,
and that's why I love having conversations with people that believe in themselves and have a plan and they see that plan. It might be days where the vision is a little blurry. It might be days where it's not all black and white. You know what I mean? But as long as every day you see that finish line, no matter how blurry that vision is, you're going to be successful because you
It's
have
a
a
fact.
plan, you have that tunnel vision, you're gonna get it.
I tell you, my aha moment is really this year. Really, I was still at my job. I did demolition for about 7 years, and like I told you before, I had a 5 year plan. I was gonna get out my job 5 years, do my thing, whatever. I'm at work. One of the knucklehead employees of mine, coworkers of mine, did something stupid, and just I didn't get angry, but just a light bulb went in my head, like, yo, fuck this. That I'm done with this, man. Fuck this. That day, I just quit. I just quit. Is it the smart thing to do? Nah. Make sure you have everything in order to make sure you got your
Right,
funds and all that. Like, do not believe in yourself that much sometimes if you ain't got it. You got to be smart. But something told me, that feeling in your gut just told me, like, fuck this, man. Let's do what we supposed to do, man. I quit and I put all the chips on me. I put it all on myself. Because worst case scenario, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna put it all on myself, and then I'll just come right back here, go to work. If it don't work out, I'll get another job. Especially now, everywhere is hiring, right? So I could have been went to work. So it's like, fuck it. Now's the time, man. I'm just gonna put it all on me. And until you put it all on you, until you don't got 100% in it, you're not gonna win. You need 100%.
right. And that, but that's, and you know what's crazy? Because I'm always around a lot of rappers and shit, and I always tell them like, yo, listen, if you have one foot in the music and one foot in the streets, you're never gonna be fully successful because you're not betting on yourself 100%. If the people
Right,
can tell, um,
right.
and that's it's the same logic.
Hmm.
It's the exact same logic. But let the people know what are some of the meal plans. What's the starting price range? Where do you ship to? Do you ship? They don't know anything. Let the
Right,
people know
right, right,
everything.
right.
Let the people know
So
everything.
basically, I do meal prep and personal training. Right. I primarily focus on meal prep, but I do physical train. I do digital training. So if you don't live in New York, I do digital training. You take your phone right to the gym with you. I'll be there with you, training you. When it comes to food, I cook everything. I cook Asian food, Caribbean food. If you got a sweet tooth, I cook that. I got packages that start from as low as $70, which is basically one meal a day. Basically, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you're one of those people who always go into the vending machine and get your quick snacks in because you don't got time to bring food in, or wifey or hubby didn't take care of you and get you some nice brown bag, lunch bag for you to eat properly, that's what that package is for. You always gonna have a good meal as low as $70. That's what, like going to Chipotle every day, maybe a little bit cheaper. And
Right.
then my most expensive package is 600 a month. You getting food twice a day, and I'm training you 3 times a week. So you getting a personal chef and a personal fitness coach for one price. And I did my research. They don't really got that nowhere. When you go to the gym and you get your little fitness coach, they training you. They may give you some fitness tips as far as nutrition goes, but once you walk out that door, it's on you. Same thing when you order from a meal prep business. When you order from a meal prep business, you order what food you want. That's on you. They don't do no nutrition coaches and none of that. They give you the nutrient facts. They say, yo, this is what it is. God bless. I'm doing both. I'm coaching you, walking you through it, telling you how much calories you got left, how much you got to eat to either get muscle or lose weight. I'm literally walking you through step by step what you got to do. So it's like a full service I'm offering. It's not just me delivering food. I'm offering a whole service.
So I hope y'all paid attention to what this man just said. He is giving you a personal chef, a physical trainer, all in one. And you go to the gym, they work out with you. When you walk out that door, you're on your own. So same with the meal prep. You buy the meals, they put the little sticker on it. These are the nutritional facts. And according to whatever keto, whatever the hell it is that you're doing, you can count the calories or whatever. Because A 2 year old can do that.
Right.
But you're not really getting to a healthy lifestyle because a healthy lifestyle is all about balance.
Right.
And if you don't have the balance, you can work out all day, every day, and take sea moss and elderberry and zinc. But then you're drinking
Mhm.
honey and drinking soda,
Right.
and you kind of fucking up. You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
where the nutrition coaches and when people, I just told you my most expensive plan is 600. Yeah, I'm cooking for you for a whole month, but at the same time, I care about your money even though you gave it to me already. So if you're gonna give me 600, I'm gonna hold you accountable to do your part. Yo, what else did you eat besides my meals? All right, what did you do this time? How many cookies you had? Like, you staying on track? I'm gonna hold you accountable because you're not gonna come to me at the end of the day and be like, "Damn, you told me I was gonna lose 5 pounds this month. I
Nigga, I
only
gained
lost two. What's
6.
going on?" You know what I'm saying? What's going on? But it's like, yo, bro, I got it written down. Yo, I write everything down because I do accountability. That's another thing. Like for each client I have, I got accountability calls. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're eating besides my food. Did you go to the gym? So when I get that call talking about, yo, I gained 5 pounds, I didn't lose 5 pounds, I'm gonna be like, well, you told me the other day you don't have 5 chocolate chip cookies and milkshake, and you went out with your people, y'all ordered apps, a whole bunch of apps for brunch and all that. That all adds up, fam. Like, what you thought? You got to put in the work. So if you're gonna pay a big price, I'm gonna hold you accountable just as big. You're gonna be responsible for the work because it's all about growth. So you need to be 100% in.
See, but that's the thing that people had the hardest time with is the self accountability.
Hmm.
The They just want to pay for something and think it's just magically gonna happen. They rather
Right,
go get a Brazilian butt lift instead of paying for a chef and a trainer. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
It's like
right,
we're in the age of people just want the easy way out. And
hmm,
ultimately, if you pay the $600 for the month, this is the easy way out because you're
right.
being told what to eat. You're
And
being
let me tell you,
told when to work out. Like,
just for
what
the
else do you
trainer
want?
by itself, you go to some of these gyms just for the trainer by itself. You spend the 600 probably in 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, depending on how much you training. These trainers cost a lot of money. So
Right?
really, you getting, I'm cooking for you and I'm training you. It's like, bro, how many points you want me to score? You got to do something.
You
You
got
know what I'm saying?
game
Right.
21,
Yeah.
game
So,
21, but you want me to drop 20, and it's
right,
like you even missed the layup to
right,
win the game. Like, god damn, you want me to do
yeah.
everything.
All right. I can't care about your life more than you do. You got to care more than me. Of course, I'm gonna care about all my clients, but you got to care more about you than me. I can't care about more you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yo,
we, we,
help
we
me
gotta we
help
gotta
you.
right, got to.
Like,
But
I've
yeah, and
always,
then
when you supervise people, I've always told people every time I supervise them, because I mean, I've never had a job where I didn't supervise type of deal, because I've always like been in management shit like that, and it's like,
yeah,
yo, it's
you
not
have
my
that
job to
attitude.
keep
I've
your
known you for a
job.
long time. I could tell.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not my job to keep your job.
Right,
It's
right,
not. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, if you know you're supposed to be here at 9 and you show up at 9:08 every day, what you think is gonna happen?
I'll keep it all the way above with you. I fired myself from some clients. I won't even take their money because I have a little interview before, like when you get in the higher packages. My $70 and $140 clients. So the $70 a week, that's just one meal a day. Obviously, you're not gonna make no progress eating one healthy plate a day. So there's nothing really I could do there. That's just, you want something right to take for you to work, something cheap, something consistent. That's all that is. Same thing with the 140 a week. You want 2 meals a day. You're trying to change your lifestyle, so you want 2 meals a day, get you on the right track. And I'll give you some coaching along the way, but that's not enough to really take you to the next step. These clients that want to pay 600 and 500 a month for me to really help them, It's like if they don't talk right on the interview process, I don't even take their money. If they giving me excuses on why they can't go to the gym on this day or that day, or I didn't really want to eat this, so I decided to save it and go get something to eat outside. If they giving me a whole bunch of excuses, I just cut myself off. I quit right there. Like, nah, you take that money, fam,
Mm-hmm.
and good luck to you. Because it's not about the money for me. It's about everything is about reputation. I got my name literally on this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
my name is on this. I care about my name. I care about my reputation, especially in social media era. Like everything is comments. Comments is like the Bible. You get a bad comment, people gonna take that like it's 100% fact. So I
Right.
care about my reputation. I don't care about the money.
Right. Because what people don't realize is that words hold a lot of weight. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And it's like, especially like if you have someone doesn't know you from a hole in the wall, never conversed with you, never had any dialogue with you, none of that, and they just going through like, oh yeah, so check out Mike, blah blah blah, and they go on your page and see a whole bunch of negative reviews. He's a fraud.
Yeah,
He's actually fat, trying to tell me
yeah,
how to lose weight. You like what?
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
that's
And
why I post sometimes. I post
shit is
sometimes
crazy.
when I post sometimes when I have my little cookie days and I'm eating pizza. So I show people like, look, I'm not health doesn't mean you gotta eliminate shit that tastes good, like cookies or pizza and
Whoa,
stuff
whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
whoa! Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I will not allow you to slander your own company. I've
What?
had your food. Your food is
Uh-huh.
amazing, even
Right.
though it's healthy. So don't say that to eat food that tastes good, you have to go all the way left. That is false information, sir.
Now I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we human, and if you want to
Right,
go outside of my plan, right, you can. But that takes time. That takes you got to be consistent first in this lifestyle to bring back all like whatever may be harming you. If you having too many tacos, if you just starting a fitness plan, you got to eliminate the tacos. But that elimination is just temporary. I'm not telling you you can't have tacos for the rest of your life. It's just until you build the lifestyle. That's why on my website I got different cultural dishes. I got West Indian food. I got Asian food. I got Italian food. You know, I got Spanish food because really all these cultures, just us in general minorities, we cook healthy food. It's just the way we prepare it sometimes isn't healthy. But our foods is healthy.
you trying to
How
tell me
many
my mama's heavy-handed with the adobo?
Yeah, yeah, man. That adobo, that all that sodium, baby.
That should have
All
killed
that
you. Nah, but
sodium.
keep going.
Putting the whole stick of butter in there, not even say a tablespoon and you put in a half a bar of butter in there and shit like
First
that.
of all,
So
they don't go by those rules. They go by they just this
yeah, the
much.
taste and the feeling. The
This
taste and the
much.
feeling.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
that? What is how much is this?
Right. And you know, it's funny though, because when people taste my food, some of them go, yo, it tastes good, but it tastes like something missing. I don't know what it is. I'll be like, yeah, it's all that goddamn butter, all that salt. Like that's the only thing that's missing. So you saying it tastes good, but then at the same time, you know that something's missing. That just tells you used to something that's toxic for you. Because
Right,
if it tastes good and you just can't put your finger on what it needs, that's that toxic shit you used to. That's why you got to change your lifestyle because you already used to putting the bad shit in your body, but you don't need it because you just said it was good, so you don't need it. So we just
right,
got to put in the work and change our lifestyle little by little. And like I said, I got different cultures, so it's not like you got to give up certain foods and have salad every day. Now you can eat real food and still live a good lifestyle. It's just all about numbers, which some of us don't have the time to do. We don't got time to put calories in and add our protein. Or did I have enough grams of protein in today? That's why I do all that for you. All you got to do is eat and work out. I do all the counting for you. I tell you how much you got to go or if you should stop right there. You shouldn't eat no more. Like it's laid out simple for you. You just gotta follow. And then that holds me accountable because if you follow me and then you still don't get the results you wanted, Now it's my fault. So I rather that. I rather be all the accountability on me if it don't work out.
right? But you have a proven formula
Right.
that not only you did on yourself, but you have done with other people to where
Hmm.
and here's another thing that people get misconstrued too. Everybody's different.
Hmm.
So everybody loses weight different. Everybody
Hmm.
gains weight different. Um, and just because you only lost 1 pound, if you really look, if you Google how much 1 pound looks like, y'all will be so proud of yourselves when y'all lose that pound. That's a lot of fat.
Yeah.
Like 1 pound is a lot of fat.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right. Right.
saying?
Right.
But a lot of people don't look at things like that. And living healthier, it's not all about losing weight. It's
Right.
about being healthy. It's about living longer. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like you have to want that collectively. And that's why it's beautiful that you do that pre-interview with these
Hmm.
individuals because you see where their mind is at.
Right.
You see what their goal is, and you're able to see if you guys will be able to have a good working relationship
Hmm.
just from that initial conversation. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
that's dope that you do that.
And it's about a lifestyle because most of us, like you said, we just want to be healthy. We don't got time. It's not that we don't have time to track our calories, but that's what bodybuilders do. That's what athletes do. That's what people who need to do that do. Really, the average person just wants to be healthy. Maybe even we want to look good too. We don't need to do all that other shit, right? Not
Right.
everybody's into that. So that's why I take care of that for you because the average person's not into that. We just want to eat right. And that's why I show you that these different foods from our culture are healthy. You don't have to eat the salads and whole avocados and all that other shit just to be healthy. You could still live. You could still have a cheeseburger once in a blue in moderation. You could still mix it up with some salmon. You could still have rice. You could still have pasta. Obviously, if you have diabetes, no, you can't have rice and pasta and all that. But how many cultures that love carbs? Spanish people, we love our rice. Italian people, we love the pasta. Asian people love their rice. All us as minorities, we love carbs. So
Pretty much.
is diabetes from the rice and the pasta? Is it from the genetics or is it from the lifestyle? You're not just taking
You
care of
mean so you
yourself
trying to tell
properly.
me that we're not born with bad credit and pre-diabetes? That's false.
No, man, genetics don't make up everything, man. You got to put some work in. You got to have some accountability.
Oh
You
shit.
blame you blaming your grandma for you getting sick, man. Shame on you. Shame on you blaming grandma for your bad health.
Eh, eh,
You
she
got
be
to
alright.
put the work in, man. You got to put the work in. If you just eating rice and beans and then sitting on the couch trying to find something to watch on Netflix, what you think is gonna happen?
Every day.
Right. What
Yo,
you think is
every
gonna
single
happen?
day. Don't get no
Right.
kind of workout in at all.
Yeah. You got to
So I
use
don't
the
know what's
food.
wrong.
Food is fuel. You know, food is fuel, and depending on person, because like you said, everybody's body is different. So if I start out giving you rice or pasta and something is just not right, because I've been doing this for a long time, so I know when you should be losing weight or how your body should be looking and stuff like that. If something's not right, then I go, okay, we're gonna add more veggies to this. Or, okay, we're gonna switch you to good fats. So some people lose weight off of eating fat, and some people lose weight off of eating carbs. Good fat is like avocados, salmon, uh, almonds, any kind of nut. Those are good fats. Some people
Pause.
lose weight like that. Pause. some some people lose weight like that, or some people progress eating carbs. Everybody's body is different, and it's my job to pay attention to you to put the time in to see what works best for you because you may not know. You may be like, yo, I've been struggling. I tried a couple of times to lose weight, and it just don't seem right because what you've been trying is not catered to you, and that's my job. You paying me money, that's my job to figure out how we gonna do this.
Right? Because people think that there's just one scale. People think it's like, okay, if I eat salads every day and only drink water, mind you, to a certain degree is going to work because you're putting
Hmm.
no fat into your body.
Right.
But how long is this going to last? Because you're going to be so unhappy. Um, and like you said, food is fuel, so you're not fueling your body to even be motivated enough to go work out. So all you're doing is okay. Now you just changed that part of your life, but you didn't change the whole lifestyle because now
Right.
you don't even have the energy to go work out
Right.
because
All
you're
you did
eating like
was
a
limited
rabbit.
yourself. You limited yourself to all the good foods that's out there by fucking giving yourself a bowl of salad. That shit is trash. And a lot of times, especially on social media, this whole thing of, oh, lose 30 pounds in 30 days, lose 70 pounds in 30 days. Like
Okay. Yeah, but
I
you know
could,
what I want to know though?
yeah,
Lose 30 pounds in 30 days. They lost it, but I want to know how much
yeah,
they gained in the next 6 months though.
that's right. That's how it works. They don't show
Like,
you that
nah,
though.
show me the next
Right,
6 months though. Stop playing. Like,
right. They don't show you
y'all
that.
out here looking
Because
crazy.
what happens is, and this is why I try to keep as much food of normal food as I can in your lifestyle, is because what happens is if you take away everything, just like if you just quit smoking cigarettes cold turkey, if you take everything away cold turkey, and then one day you go, you know what? I'm gonna have a cookie. It's been a minute since I had a cookie. I done lost 30 pounds in 30 days. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna have a cookie. And you go ahead and you eat that cookie. The next thing you know, the whole fucking box is gone. And
Gone.
then you out here just savaging cookies and shit like that because your brain is just, it's like sugar's a drug. Your brain just went haywire. It's like, oh shit, we back. It's time. You want your body to just slowly wean down on these things,
Right.
slowly learn responsibility, when to, or even listen to your body. Sometimes people don't even understand that their body, like your stomach will let you know when it's hungry, or your body will tell you, your stomach will let you know, like, you know what, I'm not really messing with rice. I want to quit, or I'm not messing with the beef. That's why some people go vegan because, beef don't make me feel good when I eat it, or chicken don't make me feel good when I eat
Mm-hmm.
it. Your body will tell you what it needs if you fucking listen. We out here just feeding
See,
ourselves like a robot.
you know what's crazy about that? I try to tell my crackhead uncle that, right? I said if you slowly use less, then one day you won't use it anymore.
Right,
But he
right,
don't listen. Can you tell him?
right,
Maybe he'll
right.
listen to you.
He try one, he'll try my food and maybe he'll think I put it in there. It's like when you have your kid and you
I'm
tell them
like,
that, oh, there's no veggies in there, and there's like a whole bunch of carrots in the sauce and shit like that. Because sometimes I don't even tell my clients I don't use salt because I don't put salt in my food. I put no salt in my food. I just
at
use
all?
herbs. No, I don't put no salt in my
So
food.
the food I ate today had
Right.
no salt in it.
No, no salt. No
Last you
salt.
tell.
No salt. The only salt I do account for is like if I'm using a product that may have like milligrams of salt in it, then I'll say, look, this has salt from there, but I physically didn't put salt in there. I put touch no salt. I put all herbs. I crush
Ladies
my own
and
garlic.
gentlemen, when y'all watch this interview and y'all scroll down, you're going to see a plate there with some chicken and some rice. I destroyed the fuck out of it, and there was no salt in it. Y'all gonna
Right,
look at this plate and y'all not gonna believe me. And
right,
I don't lie to y'all. I mean, I lie to y'all sometimes, and I'll be like, I'm gonna show up at 9, but I really be 9:30. But I don't lie to y'all for the most part. There was no salt in that.
nah. Coconut oil. I put coconut oil in there. I put a whole bunch of rosemary, thyme. I use herbs like that. And all those things have its own flavor. You know what I'm saying? So if you just put enough of that in combination, it's just gonna taste good. You just gotta learn about different flavors.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
man. And those are the people, like I said, the people who are really used to having, you know, salt and stuff like that. Those are the people who be like, damn, it tastes like something missing, but I don't know what it is because it tastes good. Those are the people who's too used to having mass salt. Those people, where you eating with and they be like, yo, pass me the salt before they even tried it. Those people.
See,
You know?
maybe, maybe that's where I landed on not even realizing it didn't have salt. I've never been a big fan of, oh my God, it's missing flavor. I need salt. I've never been that person.
Hmm.
So I just go, if it tastes good, I'm good.
Right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like my mind is already wired
Hmm.
to give it a shot.
Right.
Tastes good,
But
I'm good.
right.
It's like,
But
oh my,
a
it's
lot
missing
of these
something.
people
Is
aren't
this?
like that.
No. Um,
Or you put ketchup on all over the food before you
I
even
never
tasted it,
understood
barbecue
that.
sauce, you know.
I never understood that.
Yeah.
Like
And
you,
that's
you
cool.
messing up the meal.
And that's cool. But that's why, like I said, sometimes I don't tell people that. I don't tell people, oh, I didn't put salt on that, or oh, there's no oil
Listen,
in
it's on
there.
a need to know basis. Damn it. Them, no, 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 no. You eat it. I'm the
Yeah,
trainer.
yeah. Same
Yo,
thing with the sugar. Sometimes I don't tell people like I gave you the cold oats. I didn't put no sugar in that. I didn't put no sugar in that.
I actually left that in the fridge to eat it in the morning.
That's going you then you holler at me and let
Yeah,
me know what you think.
yeah,
That's
I
that's
did. I
top
left that.
five. That's top five on my menu. People kill that. People kill that because a lot of us have sweet tooth. That's another thing. A lot of us have that sweet tooth. We like sweet, including me. I love sweet things. So I try to find when I'm talking to clients, I try to find what their weakness is and how I could substitute it in one of my meals. So if you like a lot of sweet things, I'll be like, well, you know what? I make this parfait where it's just Greek yogurt base. I put fruit in there. I put some protein crackers and all the sugar from all that stuff is gonna get into the
Right.
parfait and you'll be straight. But I don't tell them I don't add sugar. I just be like, yeah, I got this parfait. It might be what you need as far as your sweet tooth is concerned. And they try it and they go, damn, yo, that shit. You sure you didn't put no sugar in it? I didn't put no.
Listen, unfortunately, we have to mindfuck people sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
It is what it is. Like it's
That's
just
a fact.
that's just the nature of what you have to do because
Yep.
ultimately a lot of people are their own worst enemy.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
So it's kind of like you said, a lot of people before they even try it, you'll pass me the salt. Can you
Right.
try it at least? Like,
Yeah.
damn, yo,
Or they
give
just
pass me the
gotta
ketchup.
do listen, I don't even have to do this no more. Like I'm established enough where I could just tell people my price and be like, you want it or you don't. But I still give people free food to try because I know they're gonna buy it once they try it. Like, try this. Or
Bro,
you
if
think
I
you got a
was
problem
you,
here? Try this.
I'm not even gonna lie. If I was you, number physical trainer, I'd just walk around with my shirt off. You wanna look like this?
Yeah,
Demon. Well, what we doing? Keep
right.
it put like
But that's what you got to do because you know me for a
you
couple of
have to.
years now. I didn't always look like this. You know me for a couple of years now. I didn't always look like this. I was into fitness back when we first started talking, but I only used it for like the science aspect. So I knew what I knew how to stay the same weight. I knew
Hmm.
how not to
You know
gain
how to
weight,
maintain.
not to lose weight. I just knew how to maintain. Like I knew about the
Hmm.
protein. So I used that shit for evil. I have
You
like
knew
30
how not to get
cookies.
fat.
Right. I eat like 30 cookies knowing what I have to do later to make sure I look the same. But when you're in this fitness game, one of the reasons why I like fitness is because your work shows with you first. You're gonna know if
Hmm.
I'm full of shit right off the rip because you're looking at me. And I got a lot of people now that just come up to me like, yo, I'm trying to get your arms, or yo, how you get veins like that? Let me know what to do. And the product sells itself from there. I'm like, all right, I'll tell
Hmm.
you what I do. So it's
Hmm.
easy. The more this fitness game, the more you take care of yourself, you your billboard, the more you gonna blow up.
Hmm.
So
But I mean, you can't be walking around saying I'm a fitness trainer, I'm selling healthy meals, and you got teachers. So it's kind of like,
hmm.
okay,
Yep,
all right, buddy. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? It's kind of
yep,
like, you're a walking billboard.
yeah,
Like models at the end of the day, people that have clothing lines, people that have anything that is supposed to sell, and people want to, if they see it on you, they want to buy it.
right,
It's the same
right,
concept. You know what I'm saying? The only
yeah,
thing is that what you're selling is your actual body. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Pause.
And like you said, it sells itself.
That sounded like a pause, but I'm gonna say pause. I ain't selling my
Yeah, I mean,
body.
yeah, it sounded a little Hunts Point ish. It,
Yeah, the
it
pause.
sounded a little old school 42nd Street. It did. It
That's
did.
a
My
fact.
apologies. It did. It did. I actually have a button for that.
Hey, yo, pause.
I actually have a
Or
button
hit
for
that
that.
one time. Hit that one time, please.
Yeah, I actually have a button. One more time for the people.
Hey, yo, pause.
Yeah, I actually have a button for that.
But
But
yeah, but that
that's how it is
yo,
though.
it's talking about Ayo pause. So I'm at the gym and my dude came up to
Because
me.
I don't know where this is going, but I don't like the fact that it started with an Ayo pause.
Nah, cause look, cause that's what he told me. He was like, "Yo, I just got out of jail and pause, but I see how your arms be looking, and I want to know how you get your shit like that. Your pause though, no."
Wait, he led with I just got out of jail.
Well,
Yo.
he was like, "Yo, I did my time, and I've been, I do my little calisthenics. I get my shit in, but your arms, pause. Your arms though is official."
Now you know what's crazy about that? On your website, on the bottom, in quotes,
Mhm.
you should have his comment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Most
Yeah, see,
people that go to jail, right, always come out looking way better than they ever looked because
that's what he
they
told
work
me.
out three times a day. They have nothing to do. They get
Right,
1 hour of free time. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So for
That's
somebody
what
to
he
come
told
out
me.
of jail and tell you like, damn, how you get
Right.
that's
That's
a
what he
wow moment.
That's what he told me because he was like, "Yo, I'm strong. I do calisthenics, all that other shit. But
Wait,
how'd you get your
this is going way wrong. He said first he told you he just came out of jail, hit you with the pause and said, I'm strong, like I can hold you down, I'm
nah?
strong. Like you
Yeah,
gotta
get the button,
relax.
get the button money, get the button ready." Because he was
Hey,
like, "Yo,
yo, pause.
he said, I see how you put on that size." He said, "I see how you
Yo,
put on that size." And
yo,
I said, "Fam, you just gotta eat, man. You just gotta,
you just
eat
gotta eat.
enough carbs. Eat enough carbs, man, and you'll grow." Pause.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting
But that's the
conversation.
balance. But that's the balance that people don't realize. It's not all about working out. It's not all about eating healthy. If you're not doing both, if you don't have some sort of balance, you're never gonna get your ideal body. You're
That's
just
a
not.
fact. We all
You're
have
just
different
not.
goals.
You
We
know what I
all
mean?
have
So
different goals.
it's just depending on what your goal is,
Hmm.
then that's when need to have a conversation with yourself first,
Right.
and then with a physical trainer and nutritionist and everything else. Keep
Yeah.
it real with yourself. Set goals. What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? If you just
Hmm.
want to look I, say that. If you
Yeah.
just don't want to gain weight, say that. If you just want to lower your blood pressure, say that because you can help them and you can meet them where they're at and get them to where they want to be. And
Right.
that's
And that's
what
why I have all those different packages.
right. And that's what the people need to know and coming in or when they're contacting you and things like that. Don't come in. I mean, if you do come into the conversation completely blind and you have no idea what it is, at least have at least be open minded
Right.
to listen to the different things that are being offered at the end of the
Right.
day. Because not everyone knows what they want. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, but ultimately, just be open minded. Be ready to put the work in. You have to
Yeah.
put the work in. You definitely have to put the work in.
That open
Um,
minded is a big thing. That open minded is a big thing because there's so many different social media pages of health of telling you how to lose weight, how to gain weight. You got keto, you got vegan, you got people who eat fucking beef all day. Pause. Again, and you got pescatarian. You got so many different types of way to lose weight, gain weight, be healthy. That one size really don't fit all. You
it
can't
don't.
just hit somebody with facts that may be facts to you and be like, what that person is saying is bullshit. When that person may be healthier than you.
Right,
You don't know. You don't go to the doctor with that person, and his sugar levels, everything may be A1, and you're the one with all these problems, and you're over
right.
here critiquing how he lives or how she lives. This fitness game is not just one answer. It's specific to everybody.
right? And some people, a lot of people need to also go get a physical done, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Mhm.
My pops is a 5 times black belt. He's 72, still has a six pack, still does his karate, but his cholesterol is always high, and he doesn't eat meat. He eats like a rabbit,
Right.
but his body produces the cholesterol.
Hmm.
So the doctor always tells him for you to offset that, you have to do X, Y, and Z.
Hmm.
So that's part of knowing your body. Don't come to Mike
Yeah.
and be like, oh, but this, that, and the third, but you haven't gotten a physical in 12 years. Know your
Right.
body. You know your body. Your body will talk to you. Like Mike said earlier, your body will tell you when it's hungry. Your body will tell you when something's wrong. Your body will tell you. It'll give you that. It'll pinpoint certain things to you. If you
Right.
ignore it, that's on you.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? If you ignore all the red flags, just in life in general, like I did with this Trinidadian girl, her flag is red and black. I ignored all the red flags. You know what I'm saying? Um, that was my fault. So that's the same thing that we're doing with our bodies. We ignore these
That's
red
a fact.
flags and we just keep going. We're like, damn, I feel lethargic. I don't know why.
Right.
You ain't see a doctor in
That's
17
a fact.
years, stupid. What
Yeah.
the fuck
And
you
if
think?
I don't
You know
have
what I
an
mean?
answer, I don't play myself. I tell people when they tell me about themselves. Again, this is why I have an interview. If they talking to me and I see those red flags, I'm like, you know what? You probably got to see a doctor. I don't want to tell you something and
Right.
then your life is on my hands. You know, like it sounds like you need a doctor. Holla at me after you go see a doctor, and then we'll go from
Like
there.
we can't be those people that get all the red flags and all of a sudden red is our favorite color. Like no, we
Word,
can't
that's a
just
fact.
because we like what we see. Like no, stupid,
Word,
no,
that's a fact.
But oh man, any closing thoughts for the people? Any shout outs? Any let them know how they can contact you, your
Yeah.
website, your number, your IG. Let the people know everything exactly where to get in contact with you.
All right. Well, just I'm gonna shout out my page, the Dover Way. That's the Dova way, and it'll pop right up. My website is on the page. My number is on the website page. My plans is there. My menu is there. You got any questions? I don't charge for questions and none of that. You could just hit me up if you just want to learn some game. You hit me up. You can either DM me on my IG or go to my business page. Email me there. That's the Dover way.
Yeah, I heard it here, man. The Dover way. Appreciate you for taking the time out. Um,
Appreciate you, fam.
I know your time is valuable. I told you it was gonna be 20 minutes. It ended up being an hour. My
That's a
apologies.
fact.
It was
That's a fact.
just it was just going too smooth for me to be like, okay, so we're done here, sir. Like,
I got a
nah, it was
couple of clients I got to do their macros for too. So,
nah. See, but now, man, but definitely thank you for taking the time out, man. We appreciate
uh,
you, and
yeah,
we'll
thank
we'll,
you.
we'll talk.
Yeah,
We're
for
ready.
sure. All right.